and thank you for coming to another live stream. Yeah, another live stream. And y'all already know, before we get started, I want to thank my visor kings, advisor queens, my visor honeys, and my visor princesses. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know. Anyway, I've been through this 100,000 times, 100,000 times. But hey, for the people that's new coming in or whatever, they may not know. So I have to keep on repeating myself. So anyway, welcome. And y'all already know it's um it's Monday Madness, but we do have a topic. We do have a topic tonight, and I'm hoping that I could get people up on a panel and chime in and stuff. Yeah, I try to stick with topics that I know that other people can relate, even though it's a lot of people that don't come up, but they hear me from the bushes, so that's okay. That's okay. But a quick discussion though. I didn't even type it in there, but a quick discussion, y'all. Y'all gotta stop with letting these people on y'all panels killing y'all panels. I'm telling you, stop doing that. Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been down these YouTube streets and I see a lot of people. They go up on these panels to call somebody out, talk about somebody, dragging somebody, but you don't never see them doing it on their platform because they can't. They can't do it at their house because if they do, that person that they're talking about is coming back to strike that channel. So what they would rather do is run around these YouTube streets, go up on another person's panel and talk and drag and all of that stuff. But what they don't know is that they're putting that content creators channel for non-monetization because they're not going to get paid for that. They're not going to get paid for that. And 9 times out of 10, if the person is really mad, they may try to strike that channel as well. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to watch out for those panel killers, especially if you're trying to get monetized for a certain video. You could be up there and your live stream could be running okay. And then all of a sudden, bam, you got a panel killer up on there. And the first thing they do is they want to drag, they want to tag, they want to bag, a certain person and stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, you just never know the person that they're talking about. You might be cool with. So now you got to sit back. You got to sit back, and it's not like you could tell that person, "Hey, don't talk about that person. That person's not here to defend themselves. Don't talk about," because we already know it's for views and clicks, and you want everybody to have a good time and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I get it. I get it. Sometimes you got to just kind of stay on the fence and stay in your own backyard, but listen, but don't get involved. Don't get involved. But my thing is, you gotta just, be mindful of them panel killers, the ones that will come up on your shit and talk shit, but won't do it on theirs because they already know if they do, they're going to get struck, and they don't want that. So what they would do is come over to your house and talk all that shit and drag people, and then put your channel in jeopardy of getting struck. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's stop with them panel killers, y'all. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. So anyway, and and I'm not saying everybody do it. I'm not saying everybody do it. I'm just saying just be on the lookout. You already know. You already know if a person is not saying it, if they're not saying it or making a live stream about it when they go live, but when soon as you go live, they're gonna come over and talk about it. That means they're scared of they're getting their channel struck, and don't give a fuck if yours gets struck or not, because they're gonna say what's on their mind. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But hey, this is YouTube and entertainment. That's it. You know what I mean? It's entertainment. So anyway, so tonight the topic is why are so you know what? There's so many good people with good hearts but unlucky in relationships. You know what I mean? And and let me just kind of break it down. There is some good men out there and there is some good women out there. You know what I mean? And you got some of these men, you got some of these women, that they take advantage. They take advantage of a good heart. You know what I mean? So therefore that person is, try to hang in there, try to do everything they could and stuff like that. But it just seems like they just can't find that right connection. It just seems like they can't find that right person, because either that right person is not even the right person, because 9 times out of 10 he's gonna try to see, or she's gonna try to see what she can get out of you first. You know what I mean? So therefore, you might go in thinking, well, you know what? I really like this person. I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna try to hang in there. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do that. But that person might have, ill intentions. Either they're gonna try to use you, use your car, use you for food, whatever. You know what I mean? So it just seems like sometimes a woman and a man that got a good heart, it seems like their relationship, they can't find anyone because they always run into wolves. You know what I mean? And sheep clothing, and they always run into these frogs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's see who's in the house tonight, y'all. Let's see who's in the house tonight, y'all. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Antonio, how are you? Hey, Max, how are you? How are you? Okay. Yeah, if y'all want to come in and hang out and stuff, y'all can. You know what I mean? Tonight is just like I said, why are good people with great hearts unlucky in relationships? You know what I mean? And there are a lot of us out there that have great hearts, but we're just unlucky in relationships. You know what I mean? And for the women and the men that know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? They know that they're good, they're good people, but they just can't find that connection with the right woman, or the woman can't find that right connection with a man, because it's like, either a man is either gonna, be out there trying to see what he can get from her, or something like that. You know what I mean? And she could have a good heart. She could have a good heart, do anything, give her the give her shirt off her back. You know what I mean? That's how some of these women are when it comes to men, because they feeling that, hey, I really like this person. I don't think this person will try to hurt me. I think this person will look out for me. But meanwhile, sometimes men may have other intentions. You know what I mean? They may try to see oh damn, she got a nice ass ride. I ain't got a car, so I'm gonna see if I can use her to use her car. I ain't got no license, but that's all right, because y'all already know a lot of women, if they fall for a man, they don't give a hell if that man got a driver's license, a DWI, or whatever. She'll just be like, listen, baby, be careful, take the back roads, and that's it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Dragon, what's going on? Hey. I don't know how 11 you guys snuck in so quick. But hey, welcome. Y'all already know I'm only in here for an hour anyway. But yeah, so that's what the topic is tonight, y'all. And if anybody want to come up, hang out, and say what's on their mind, and why good people, good people, you know what I mean? And you know what? And I'm gonna say myself too. I gotta put myself in that too. You know what I mean? I feel that I have a great heart, but people just don't understand me. So sometimes, maybe that's probably why I haven't been lucky in relationships. Maybe, you know what I mean? And the same thing with with another woman or a man and stuff like that. They could just, they have good hearts, and they want a relationship, or they want to, do right and all of this stuff, but they just can't seem to find that right person. They can't seem to find that right connection, because the only thing a man is going to try to do is either try to use that woman, get what he want, and then he's gone off to the next. You know what I mean? Hey, not on my watch. How are you? Oh my God, I got everybody rolling up in here. um. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you for coming, not on my watch. I appreciate you. You haven't been over here in a long time. Salute to you. I'm shocked. I am shocked that not on my watch came to Miss Brown's live. But thank you so much, and please come back. All you guys, y'all already know. Y'all already know. I mean, I'm a small potato to compare to some of these other content creators. You know what I mean? But hey, that's okay. I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me and stuff. So, and if anybody want to chime in on tonight's topic, they definitely can, because I'm pretty sure that is stuff that we all face. Why are we so, why do we got good hearts, but we just can't seem to find that right person in a relationship that's gonna love us, that's gonna cherish us, instead of trying to use us to see what they can get from us and stuff like that. And then they off to the next person. You know what I mean? We already know we got good hearts, you know? And for all the women out there, the women, I bet you it's women right now thinking like, you know what? Why can't I find that right man? Why can't I find that right person that, that want to love me? Why I got to run into men that always want to try to play games to try to see what they can get out of me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that I think tonight is a good topic, to talk about that because it is some women out there just like men. It's men out there that's unlucky too. They try to, they try to, they have good hearts and they try to find somebody, but they just unlucky in a relationship. Because 9 times out of 10, either they probably think the woman is, playing games or just out for self or don't want to settle down or just too messy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I mean, just labeling, and I believe that's why a lot of men today, I believe that it's a lot of men that's lonely and single today because they've been in a relationship, at one time that, the woman hurt them so bad that, they got their guards up. They put this wall up, you know what I mean? So the next woman that come around, if she has a good heart, he's going to either dog her out, call her a liar, call her this, call her that, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because he's not going to trust. It's a thing of trust. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, hey, Game Over, how are you? How are you? uh, Not on my watch. You can hit the panel if you want. Erica, you can hit the panel and chime in. Max, anybody. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I was gonna say something tonight. I'm not being messy, but I gotta say it because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. But I'm telling you, I know for one thing, and if I see it, a lot of you guys see it. I'm telling you, it's some ugly bitches on YouTube. I'm telling you, I got to keep it real. I'm telling you, there was this one live stream I went into. Oh my God, yeah. I can't call out the name, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say it again. It's some ugly bitches on YouTube. I'm just saying. And I'm gonna hold it right there. um, what'd you say? Okay, Erica, I hear you. I hear you, girl. I hear you, girl. Thank you. Thank you for anyway hanging out with me and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this up so y'all can see it. Why are good people with great hearts unlucky? You know what I mean? And I know that I know a lot of people can understand, where I'm coming from and stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's yeah, because they are, including me, including the next person. Always we try to find somebody, we want to be with or something like that. But then, they have other intentions and stuff like that. And the same thing, like I said, same thing as a man. Man do the same thing. Hold on, not on my watch. Thank you, girl. How are you, beautiful?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I ain't seen you or heard from you in a minute.
I'll be sneaking in your bushes just around.
Oh,
But
okay. So you've been okay. Well, that's cool. At least you have been, kind of checking me out here or there or whatever. Okay? That's cool. Thank you.
yeah, girl, I had to step back for a minute and, realize this shit is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It is YouTube and, not let it, affect me and stuff. And just like I said, it's entertainment, it's YouTube and
Right.
let stuff go. We've all said some crazy things and stuff to each other, but like I said,
Right.
at the end of the day, I had to, revisit some things and be like,
But
well,
you,
this
but
is
you know, but
YouTube
you
and
know, not
that's
on my
it.
watch. A lot of people get in their feelings, and they take this YouTube thing really serious, though. I mean, to the point where
Yeah.
if you take whatever happens in YouTube, if you take it outside into your personal
Hmm.
life, and then you
Right.
get into it with your relatives, with your friends, and this and that outside of YouTube,
Hmm.
yeah, you probably just need to have
Oh yeah,
a downtime.
I never did all that, but sometimes I'd be like, shit, fuck that. fuck that nigga, fuck that bitch, and be ready to book a ticket and all kind of extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people be pissing you off, but then at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? You got to think, once I turn this computer off or this telephone off, shit, I got a real
Right,
motherfucking
right,
life, got a real life, got a real family,
right,
my
right. But you know
baby,
what?
my
I think
baby daddy.
right, right. But I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you
just
what,
let it kind of just go. Girl, because you be ready to fuck a motherfucker up on here
yeah,
for
listen,
real.
I was just about to say, I know so many people that probably wish they could just reach their hand through the
Through
screen
the
and choke a bitch out. You know what I
hell yeah, hell yeah. You be ready, you be making calls and shit to
mean?
family members
Right, exactly.
and be making
Oh my
calls and be
God.
like, yeah.
Right.
That's why I had to step back. Yeah, because, man,
Well, I
I
know.
could have, started thinking about doing some crazy stuff that probably could have ended my ass, in jail or prison. So, you gotta step back and you
Right,
gotta be
right.
like, this shit just entertainment. And so now when I get off this motherfucker, I just laugh. You know what I'm saying? You just have to, do that. But
Yep,
yeah,
yep, yep.
this motherfucker at first was shit.
Right, I know.
Making me think about and
Listen,
do some
I already
penitentiary
know.
pants shit. Yeah.
But but I'm gonna tell you something though. But my
Uh-huh.
thing is this: I used to get mad when I used to hear things about me, and then I'd
Uh-huh.
be like, okay, now I'm gonna do a diss track, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But then I had to step back, like, wait a minute, this is entertainment. But then too, it's also
Right.
putting the shine on me because I already know how some of these people are. They're gonna be like, who? Did you do this person got a channel? Oh, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. So that's traffic for me too. So it's a
Yeah.
win-win.
Yeah. You right about, yeah. You absolutely right. You absolutely right, Miss Brown. And then, like I said, you gotta step back and think, well, shit, I'm winning in real life. You know what I'm saying? You start thinking about your real life, shit. You start laughing at these people on here and be
Right,
like,
right,
shit, my
right,
life is,
exactly.
good. A bitch winning.
Right,
I'm
right,
healthy, good. My son healthy, good. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? My baby daddy healthy, good. So, you got to think about the important things in life and just laugh about this shit.
right, right. So let me ask you something now on my watch. I don't know if this is true or not, but you
Hmm.
fighting?
Hmm?
Are you fighting in the what's that in June? I heard that you was fighting.
No, girl, man, I wish a bitch. Let me tell you something. First of all, I'm too old to be fighting. And if somebody came at me on some, you know how that is. You be ready to put a bullet. And so I'm not. I ain't
Yeah,
fighting nobody. I'm just
I'm
shooting.
putting a bullet through your
I'm too
head.
old to be fighting. I'm ready to shit. I'm a bust on a bitch. I'm not gonna be. No, who told you I was fighting? There was one time I was messing with Erica Kelly, and I was messing with her one time and telling her I was gonna fight her. But no, I'm not. Girl,
Oh
I
no,
wouldn't
no, no,
even
no! That
go to
wasn't
that
her.
dingy
It was
shit.
I heard it down. I heard it down like a few doors down, and that was like a while ago because they was kind of
Oh no.
matching people up about who was gonna
Yes,
fight
baby.
who.
Oh no. Uh-uh.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, what? Erica got the boxing gloves. She going crazy self. She crazy. So not on a watch. So you still go live, or you just go? You don't go live like you used to, or what? Not on my watch. Something happened. Something happened to your audio. Oh, did you have a call? Okay, maybe she had a call and she had to step away. Um, but yeah, let me make sure I drop this link for whoever want to come up and hang out with your guy. Wait a minute, hold up. That wasn't the right one. Hold up, y'all. That wasn't the right link. Hold up. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so I dropped the link. So if If anybody want to come up and hang out with your girl, you can. You can. Dragon, get your butt up here. You already know what time it is. Dragon be down in these YouTube streets. Y'all already know, but hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Not on my watch. Why is it two of you? Let me take one off. Hold up. Okay. I'm only gonna take one of you off. You there? Not on my watch? Something's going on with your audio. She'll be back, y'all. She will be back. But like I was saying, like I was saying, like tonight's topic and stuff, just being unlucky in relationships, So everybody think that, they already have this idea of about who they think you are, but they really don't know. They label you, you know what I mean? Um, and that's what, a man or a woman and stuff, and that's probably it's probably why, you know, um, a lot of good people can't seem to find someone that they connect with. You know what I mean? Because you have to have that connection. You do. You have to have that connection. If you don't have that connection, then you really don't have anything. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. And and it's a lot of men out here, and it's a lot of women out here that they tired of being hurt too. You know what I mean? So a lot of them just probably just stay single because they probably feel like, hey, that's the best thing. You know what I mean? Just stay single, because even though that you have a good heart, but you tired of your heart getting stepped on. You tired of your heart getting ripped apart and stuff like that, because you put your all in all into a relationship that's just didn't go anywhere. It's not going anywhere, but you can't seem to find that person that fulfills you. You know what I mean? So a lot of women just stay single, and a lot of men just stay single too. You know what I mean? So, Erica, I dropped the link too. So, yeah. And y'all already know I'm only in here for an hour. I don't know what happened to not on my watch audio, but I'm pretty sure hopefully she'll be back. Um we said June 3rd, me and not on my watch. Now, Erica, stop it. You ain't gonna fight nobody. Not on my watch, and she ain't getting no ring. She ain't doing that. You know what I mean? She ain't got no time for that. She'll just bust you down. Not you, but anybody. She's just like, yeah, I'll bust you down. I ain't got time to, be running around in no ring and getting all tired and shit like that. Cause I'm pretty sure shit. Getting in that ring and shit, man, please. You got to really be in shape. You can't just get in there thinking that you're gonna beat people up. Oh hell no. I'm pretty sure you got to put work in when you're around that ring and shit like that. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. Hell no. You get tired fast and shit like that, be out of breath. Next you know, a bitch done beat you down. No, hell no. Mm-mm. Shoot a bitch in the mouth and forget about it. That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shit. Save that strength. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, y'all. But shout out to Not on My Watch for hanging out with me and stuff like that. Y'all know she hasn't been over here in a while, but shout out to her. Hopefully she'll come back and stuff. I guess she gotta get her audio fixed and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I was hoping somebody would, come up, hang out. Here's Erica. Here is Attica, and here's Not on My Watch. Okay, what's
Hey,
going on?
My
What's going on?
bad.
y'all.
Girl, my baby had restarted, this old raggedy ass Wi-Fi. I live in the desert. So
Oh,
they
okay.
just can't get it. Yeah, they just can't get it together. So my son had restarted the thing, and it just went right on out. And I figured it
Oh.
would have just AT&T, it would have went right to that, but it didn't. So my bad.
Mhm.
What's up,
Mhm.
Erica?
Oh shit.
Now what
Just chilling. What's up? How you doing?
What's up? Now, what was you saying? You was asking me something, baby. What did you or maybe you wouldn't. I forgot. The stupid Wi-Fi is tripping.
Erica want to fight.
Nah.
Erica
I'm gonna put
want to
hands
fight.
on you. Yeah.
Girl,
Erica
I don't
want to
trust
fight. Do
Erica.
the dirt.
Erica, girl, I don't trust her no ring. She might grab some hot dogs and start trying to stuff them down my mouth
Hell
like she do. Oh, hot dog eating asshole. She,
Oh my
I
God.
can't
I'm gonna
trust
put
Erica
hands
in
on
no
you.
ring.
Oh
I
my
might have
God.
to take off one of my wigs and start beating her ass with one of my wigs and shit.
Jesus.
Nah, girl, I ain't fighting nobody. I wouldn't even go to no raggedy ass shit like that. I'm not saying I'm bougie or on a different level, but that's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just not.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
going, Erica?
Hell yeah, I'm trying to knock a bitch out.
Are you really
So who
going to
you
that?
gonna fight,
Oh,
Erica?
okay.
If you trying to knock a bitch out, who you gonna fight?
I said I'm fighting
Yeah, who
whoever.
you gonna fight,
I'm fighting
Erica?
whoever available.
Well, girl, you better get to working out, honey, because you ain't got that
I've been
far to
working
go.
out, girl. I've been working,
You know you can only do 30 seconds, girl. Don't get up there and
girl.
run out of breath.
Nah, I'm
Ooh,
gonna be working
girl.
out,
That's
girl.
how you get whipped. You get tired and you get tired fast. That's how you get whipped.
So
I
you
gotta,
don't have
all I gotta do is
nobody in
sit on a
mind,
bitch.
Erica? You don't have nobody in mind that you might want to fight?
Nah, it's a couple. It's a couple bitches I'll knock out.
Man,
You
she
know,
gonna fight
not on my
herself.
wig is one. Who else? I wouldn't mind
Girl,
putting hands on cream,
first of all, that ain't
creaming
gonna
in the
work not on
mix,
my wig. But if
cream,
I did do that,
creaming in the
I'll whip
mix.
your ass
I can
all
knock
up
her
and
right.
round you all through that mud. Don't
I'm gonna
underestimate
whip
a bitch.
creaming in the mix. I'm gonna whip, not on my wig. Skunker Highness.
She
I'm gonna knock all these mo three hoes out. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Well, that'll
Damn.
never happen, but I mean, you
On
can
June
continue
3rd,
to
it's
dream
happening.
about that.
It's
Girl,
happening
you
on June
can't
3rd.
fuck, man, you could never fuck with me
Man, on
on no
June
shit
3rd, it's
like that.
happening.
Girl, you over there living in La La Land. Bitch, you can't never underestimate me, ho, regardless. And uh I told you I'm not too old to be fighting shit. I'm 50 years old. I'm too motherfucking old to be fighting. You need some.
You better get in the
How old is
gym.
Skoka? Wait, how old are you,
Shoot.
Erica?
Shit, I'm old enough to knock a bitch out.
No, I'm saying like, somebody in your range,
I'm gonna
maybe
knock an old
Skoka
bitch
Honey.
out. I'm gonna knock a young bitch out. I'm like Ali up in this bitch. I'm like shit. I'm like
She
Mike
look,
Tyson.
see,
The fuck?
she's so motherfucking weak. She trying to fight the elderly and shit. You
I'll
know
knock
me
out the
and Tree
elderly
too.
hoe.
Yeah,
I'll
she
knock out one of the
on some
young hoe.
elderly abuse.
Damn.
I knock all these bitches out.
Girl, you ain't knocking nobody out. Girl, you don't put no fear in nobody's heart.
Oh, you
But
gonna
I'm
see.
gonna
You
let
gonna
you
watch.
continue to hype
Uh,
yourself up.
Mm.
Erica, you couldn't fuck with me, girl. I do you dirty and raw dog your ass.
dirty.
And I get me a what you call a t-shirt with some hot dogs on that motherfucker. And come, I be on that shit. It's a parade inside my city, yeah.
I told her I'm driving my hot dog cart down there. I'm gonna park it right in front of a whole lot of
Are you
whoopings
I
a,
event,
know
are you
that's
and
right.
I'm
allowed
gonna
to
I know
go,
sell
that's
hot
Erica?
right.
dogs. Yeah.
Cause you on punishment for sneaking down there to Jersey and shit
I
to
gotta go.
go, yeah, to go mess with
I'm
that
going
old
back to the chat.
raggedy tooth,
I'm
that
going
old
on mute.
raggedy Shark Tank tooth motherfucker. So you
Oh,
already know.
Jesus.
But you know what, Eric? Let me say something. You know I really don't fuck with you, but I don't have an issue with you. I don't have a problem with you. You just been in your feelings over DJ, and you always have been. And I don't know why you was tripping like that. But I ain't tripping with you, girl. Like I said, I ain't got no issues or tripping with nobody here. But what I wanted to ask you is that when DJ called your husband and told your husband, everything and what you was doing, I wanted to ask you, did you really go through, the problems and the issues, and did he really leave for a minute because of that? Or was you just capping? Oh, she done dropped off.
Mm.
Miss Brown.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Oh, Erica. Erica, hit the link. Oh, she said she on mute.
Oh,
Oh.
well, she put herself on mute, but she'll probably be back. She'll probably be back.
Yeah, because I thought that was kind of crazy. Because I'm like, how does somebody call somebody's husband and say that type of shit? And he always talking about old people doing this and doing that, and he calling people snitches and doing police stuff. This dude, and then he done called his police cousin yesterday on roasted toast. I'm like, these motherfuckers is crazy.
Call the
I'm like,
police
how is
on
he gonna
roast.
sit up
Why?
there
Why
and
they
call
call?
that girl
Why
husband?
call the police on roast?
Well, Rose, he had made a community post. And I don't know, maybe Rose had thought it was somebody else. I don't know. But he made a community post with a picture of his family member. And I guess he said his family member is a police officer. And DJ said that he sent all the information to her, and she's gonna take care of Rose the legal way. But he always talking about people doing police shit. It's like you didn't send all the man information and then basically called the police on the man. But I don't get it because he been posting pictures of his family, his kids, Melanated's kids, and Melanated. He had Rose had did a live and Melanated had came from the green screen and she had on a little black, bra and panty set, and he had went, live on that and stuff. So I guess he had posted that. And to be honest with you, I didn't think Melanated looked bad at all. I thought, she looked at cute. Now she would have came in that motherfucker with some shit stains in the drawers or some crazy stuff and didn't have like a little old Victoria's Secret matching set and her hair was
Mm-hmm.
wild, but she looked it decent to me. She
Now, where's
wasn't
she from? Just the sector,
all
a
that
sector
skinny.
across town?
Huh?
She from the sector across town?
Who? Melanated?
Yeah.
No, that's Rose woman.
Oh, okay.
Melanated Jim.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
who
thought
any of
she
these
looked
people are.
cute. I thought, yeah, she looked it cute in what she had on. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other bitches I know in this motherfucker that couldn't put on a little Victoria's Secret matching bra and panty set.
I know
How
I've
they
been
would be
seeing some of
looking.
these pictures. I've been seeing some of these. Ooh, wee. I'm like,
Girl,
golly. That's why I
girl,
said
have
these
there
are
been some raggedy
ugly pictures
holes
on
through this
YouTube.
motherfucker? Girl. And me ain't no, ain't got no BBL or nothing, and I'm 50 years old. And I'm not saying that my body is all this or that or anything like that, but I know it looks good for 50, and I know I don't look 50 years old in the face or in the body.
You look
But
good. I saw
some of
you. You remember you when you cammed up a couple of what? Well,
yeah, I
what was it,
cammed
a month
up a
ago?
couple of times. Yeah, I cammed up a couple times on your show.
It's just that a lot of them just be, I believe a lot of them just be jealous. That's all.
Girl, they be jealous and they be mad, but I'm just like, to me, if some of them women would to come behind that green screen with a set like that and the way they bodies be all looking and how they be looking, I'm like, I didn't think she looked bad at all in it.
hmm Well, I know what
But
I see.
they be jealous and hate, Miss Brown. You right, they do.
Yes, yes, yes. They because they wish that they had your body. They wish they had that shape, and
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
can't get it. They can't get it. You know.
And she is thin, but she's thin, but she's not like, what you call, matter of fact, the Lady Snoop is thinner than her. But she filled it out, the bottom and the top. So I didn't think she looked bad at all. I think it's just some jealousy and some hating.
That's what it is. Yep. Now you already know that that's what's down these YouTube streets anyway. They hate on you. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah,
if they're not hating on you, they're hating on your channel. That's just what it is. You know. That's
yeah.
just what it is and stuff. So you know.
And I think what they should do is is I think that, if they go at each other, I think they should leave it with the men instead of, going after the wives. or the girls or going after the children. I mean, they could have just kept it, between the men. Leave
Right,
their wives alone and stuff.
right. Exactly. But if anything for for clicks and views, you already know that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
You already
true.
know that for clicks and views. That's just how I
Hmm.
always call it the new YouTube, because it's just so
Right.
crazy now, and there's so many people putting up houses every day. I don't
Right.
even know any of them. I don't know their names or anything. I just talk about what I see down these YouTube
So
streets.
many new people.
There's
Yeah, so
so
many
many
new
new people.
people that came in here. And that's why they keep regurgitating the same old stories because, we all know all these stories and everything that goes on with everybody. But these new
Right,
people, it's easy for them to twist narratives now with the new people because the new people don't know what's going on. They don't know, what happened. A lot of them, aren't even from the Mo 3 sector. So we have a lot of history that a lot of people just don't know about. And then, you know how people, be on some old flip
yeah,
floppity bullshit. I'm
right.
gonna tell you a person that to me is solid and that I love and has always been the same way. Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Dragon Dragon has always been solid, and what I like about Dragon too is Dragon will, go to everybody stuff. He don't be like, oh well, that person beefing with that person, so I ain't gonna do that. He stays pretty neutral, and I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? He don't go and be like, well, I mess with this person and you that person's op, so I ain't gonna fuck with
Yeah,
you. You know?
he don't like when he's put in the middle to pick sides. And just like
Yeah.
I tell my subscribers, I said, listen, I'm never gonna tell. I don't care who I'm beefing with down these streets. I'm never gonna
Uh
say don't go over there and see, because if you do, don't come. No, I'm not gonna do that, because everybody's grown. Everybody's grown. The
huh.
only thing I ask my subscribers and my lookers is that if you go down these YouTube streets and you see that a content creators talk, don't get involved. Just stay neutral, stay back, because once you involve yourself, once you open your mouth, that means you're a part of it. So
Yeah.
you don't want to do that, so just stay neutral, especially if it don't have nothing to do with
Miss
you.
Brown, that's the little issue that I had with you. I was like, okay, come on, Miss Brown. I was like, I ain't never said anything about you, never went
No,
live about you. I could
no.
see them people speaking about me or whatever. And I was like, I just was hoping that Miss Brown would just not say anything and,
Well,
just lip
I was
talk. And I
I
was
was
like,
trying to what
oh,
I okay. Let me just say this. Let me say this. I think at that time it was like, why is not on my watch? Why is she always into bullshit? It's like you're over here in some mess. You over here in some mess. You over here in some mess. So that's why I was like,
but
what
if you
is
notice,
really
it was
going?
always the same at that point in time. Well, me and Trey, we squashed our beef. I don't speak on DG, but DG gonna always have a little something to say with me. Me and
Yeah,
Room Shaker are always gonna have our what's called. But if you notice that at that time when that was going, me and you, like I said, I've never spoke on you, went live on you and anything until after that. But it was the same people that was saying the same what you call it was at that point of that moment it was what Room Shaker, it was Trey, DG and all that. So then when were going back, I was like, now, good and well, I'm like, them stories just be made up and they be lies. And I was like, please, Miss Brown, don't entertain it or get into it. And then once your ass started getting, I said, oh, Miss
well, you know
Brown.
what? I was listening, and then what I think now that I'm thinking about it, because it was a long time ago. I remember I got in my feelings because of what you did to the white girl Candy, because I
Why did you
remember,
get in your
hold
feelings?
up, I'm saying at one
Uh,
time I remember you was all
uh,
for Candy. You was team Candy. You was team Candy. So I'm like,
uh,
okay. So then you kind of flipped on her when you was like, yeah, well, why did you say nigger? And I'm like, wait a minute, but you was just friends with her. I'm like, okay, now what's really going on? That's that. And then I started talking about that. And then Trey,
Mm-hmm.
he came over and he already had his little thing, whatever, whatever. But
Right.
I always say, listen, anybody that got something to say or want to talk,
Mm.
hey, you're welcome to come to my panel,
Right.
you know, and that's
You
what
know
Trey
why I
did.
did? Oh, go ahead, baby. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm
Go
saying, and
ahead.
that's what Trey did. He talked about you. He talked about Eve. He talked about. I mean, that's what he do. You know
Well,
what I
you know,
mean?
he always be doing that stuff, but
But
I'm gonna
Trey
tell
is
you.
Trey.
Yeah, Trey is Trey, but you know what? That time, see, I don't think you knew, and Erica can vouch for this too, that when she had said that a long time ago, it wasn't the time with Cam, but when she said a long time ago, and I brought it to everybody's attention, nobody was saying anything. And Erica can tell you that I was dragging her to death on that. And everybody was like, just leave her alone, just leave her alone. And nobody said anything about it. So I just left it alone. But that was from a long time ago when she was over there with Zolo. And I even had her over there on Erica's channel, crying about it. But what had happened, why that situation was brought up, is because when she had came up and said that Melanated Jim had pulled a gun out on her, and then she was saying that Rose had did some stuff, and she was, gonna call the police and all
Hmm.
that. But what people didn't know is that she had already been arrested for making false accusations on another black man, and she ended up having to go to court and all that stuff. So she had already been arrested and known for making up allegations on a black man.
Oh,
So when
okay.
she so yeah, and her information was dropped on that. So then when she had made that up about melanated and then said that about roast, right? She had only said it to one person, but then she had came and she had said that she did lie about that. And I was trying to explain to her, you already have a history of that. Do you know how that is to say something like that? You, a Caucasian woman, and then you're saying that a black man did this stuff to you, but you didn't tell anybody but one person. And then if you remember, what's the other Caucasian girl's name that was her friend? And Miss Parker, what she did was she had some domestic violence, done to her by her baby daddy. So what she did is she pulled that picture up and she tried to say that Rose had did that. But thank God for Miss Parker, and I
Oh,
believe it was Miss
wow.
Parker and her one friend. What was her the other Caucasian girl? I forgot her name. Said that she's seen those pictures before, and those pictures had came from her baby daddy because she had previously showed them pictures to them about 3 months prior. And then do you remember when she was on Room Shakers and she was saying that she was going to, take her life because of the stuff that happened with Joe? And remember, she was
Yeah.
saying she had did her wrist and come to find out that was a
Right. And
Google
she showed
picture.
pictures of it when she was in the hospital,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah, now
Yeah. And
I
remember, it
remember.
was from Google.
Oh, the pictures was from Google?
Yes, they were pictures from Google. So she had already tried that with Joe. Remember, she had tried it with Joe, and then come to find out those pictures were she got from Google. So then once her heart was broken, from Joe, then she turned around and tried to do the same thing with Rose. But what happened with that
But she went
was
to visit
she
Rose
was
though.
gonna try to go
Didn't they link up?
to the police, huh?
But didn't they link up though?
You know what? I don't know if they had linked up. I can't tell you that they did. One thing that I do know is she admitted to me that she never met up with Melanated and never seen Melanated. So that's why I was asking her, how can you say the lady pulled a gun on you and you never seen her, met up with her or anything? And then she also
Mm.
said that they never got a hotel. Her and Rose never got no hotel or anything. So I said, well, why did you say all that stuff? And you was gonna go to the police because you was in your feelings. Because remember, she had moved. She thought her and Rose was gonna kick it. And remember, she
Right.
had took her children and moved all the way to Texas.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Remember, Miss
Right.
Brown, she had
Yes.
moved to
That was
Texas.
what, last year or maybe 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, she had moved over there for real. And just, say if they could have met up or they did, whatever, she had claimed at first, but when you got mad when you found out that, Rose wasn't going and he was in, that relationship with Melanated and everything, then that's when you started saying he did this to you, he did that to you, and you were going to have him locked up and you were calling the police and then turn around again, find out that she had already did that to another black man already and then admitted that she did lie. So that man could have been locked up.
Mm.
Melanated could have been locked up.
Oh, okay. So that was her MO. That was probably her
Yeah,
MO.
that's why I got
Getting
pissed
black dudes
off.
in trouble. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I
Mm.
was mad because you got to remember she had previously did that stuff to Joe and Joe Uncool. Remember she doxed him and put his mama's house out
Yeah,
there,
I
put his
remember she did
car
all
out
that.
there. Remember
Yeah,
she
I
did
think
all
she did
that?
stuff like that to Vato too, I think. Yeah, remember her and Vato used to go back and forth? Oh, they was
Yeah.
real bad at it.
But she only did that when they no longer wanted to communicate with
Oh,
her.
okay.
Then
Okay.
she didn't do that before. Like she didn't come out and say, "Oh, he beat me. He did this. He did that. She pulled this and that." She only came up with that after they no longer wanted to deal with her. And then when she was crying and saying, "I moved myself out here and moved my whole family, out here and everything," and Rose was telling her on live, "Hey, ain't nobody told you to do that. You did that on your own." And remember, her baby daddy was going crazy because he was like, "How you just gonna take my kids from
Right,
me and
right.
just move to another state?" So that was the reasoning, why I had got on her about that. That was why. So I mean, if you were upset about that, I understand that, and
Well,
you
no, I wasn't. I
have
was more.
respond.
I
That's
was just
fine.
kind of trying to figure out. I mean, what I don't know. I mean, back
Yeah,
then,
that's okay.
the YouTube streets was pretty crazy. They were.
Yes.
They was pretty crazy, and it ain't no letting up because you already know they got crazier. You know what I mean? Got
Hmm.
crazier. But whatever
Girl,
happened
is it
to
crazy?
Wendy? Do she still got her channel, or she just dropped it and moved on?
Who, baby?
The white candy, the one we talking about. Did she ever?
Oh, I really don't know. I know that she had gotten strucken out because she was had been doxing Rose and his family and stuff, and I think she got struck out. I believe she was
Oh,
struck
okay,
out on that.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like
After a
there go
while, you
Erica.
will get
Erica
stuck
could
out.
tell you. Remember Erica when she had said that when she was at Zolo's and I was dragging her on that and had her crying. I drug her on that for about 3, 4 months straight. And everybody was like, just leave it alone, just leave it alone. And like I said, nobody seemed to care about it. So I just left it alone. But that wasn't when it happened with on cam stuff. That had already previously happened. And it happened actually on DJ's page
Mm,
and nobody, was saying anything. And I was like, y'all just gonna let it just go? I said, well, okay.
mm. Oh, okay. I mean, well, yeah. I remember Candy. She got in there. She tried to fight. I ain't gonna take that from her.
Right.
By her being, she tried to fight. But I know that it's a lot of battles she lost. But she tried though. She did. She didn't.
I
She
was
didn't.
okay with her fighting,
Yeah.
but fight, if you're gonna fight though, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna scratch like everybody else, that's okay. But then when you start involving, real life
Right.
stuff and
Exactly.
trying to blame a black man for stuff that didn't happen. And you know how it is. You were trying to turn it into like an Emmett Till situation, and you had already been arrested for doing that. That's what really pissed me off about her because, I really didn't have no what you call it after that. And then remember with the, what do you call that? The protection plan and all that stuff. And, she was
Can
paying
I
and,
ask you
you
something?
know,
Can you just because I mean I was always wondering. I don't know if it's still in effect, but can you
was.
can you give us the steps on how this protection plan worked? Because I'm curious.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm finna break this whole thing,
Yes,
down
please
and
do.
stuff. And like I said, this just entertainment and stuff, but I'm gonna break it down. This is how the protection plan worked. First of all, how the protection plan came about is Cam was just like running a little old play, right? With it. Because nobody would ever think that that protection plan is something real. He just made it up with like the different tiers like gold and, platinum and all that stuff. So when Cam started out, he was saying, okay, well, you can buy a protection plan. And if you want me to scratch, then I'll go ahead and, I'll scratch for you or this or that. Right. So that was just all a play that Cam came up with. And then after that, she inquired about it. She had asked me about it, the different tiers and how much the protection plan and stuff was. Now you got to remember it was just a made up play.
Right. Okay.
So so I had turned it into a reality and you know how it worked was if she goes to Cam's page, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can't drag her on his panel. They can't drag her in the comments or anything like that, that he would, protect her. And if she was somewhere, else and everything on somebody else's platform, then the tier that she bought that, he would scratch and stuff for her. So there was if I'm not mistaken, there was a $250
Oh
one
my
and then a
God.
$350 one. Yes. So
Woo.
she wanted the top tier. So she paid for the $350 one. You know what I'm saying? I had spoken with her. So then she paid me an administration fee for that. And also, too, if she wanted a wrench, if somebody was disrespecting her in the chat, then she had to pay that extra $150 for the rent. So she was able to, put somebody in timeout. So that's
Wow.
what she had. Yeah, that's what she had gotten. And so she was basically protected, over at Cam's. And like I said, if they were somewhere, she's on the panel, then eat scratch. So that's what it came. It started out as a joke, a play, or whatever you want to call it. And when she inquired about it, then it turned real at that point.
Wow. Okay.
And
Now
there
was
was
she the
another
only one?
person. Well, I'm gonna tell you, there was another person. I'm not gonna
No,
say
you ain't
they
gotta mention
name
no name.
because
Mm-mm.
yeah, they didn't want nobody to know. But another person wanted to purchase the protection plan as well, and people would have been shocked on who that person was. But yeah, so it was actually people that were really coming to purchase this fake thing that was just made up. And
Wow.
it just turned
Okay.
it turned real. So she ended up at that point, I think it was more like candy at that point. People were coming at her so hard. She was paying for friendship. Let's just put it out there. Because she had just started sending cash apps, you know, me, Roast, Cam. She had just started sending cash apps out and
Right.
she
I know
wanna
she
be.
sent me one and I wasn't even live. I just got like a ting. I'm like, dang, she sent me a cash app. And this was I've just been out and about doing my normal thing and she just out of the blue.
Yeah, that's what she had been doing to me too. I went to the store one time and I was like, golly, steaks are going up. Then next thing you know, ding, here's the
Yep.
cash app, you know what I'm saying, for steaks and shit. I wasn't tripping, but
Yep.
within that little period of time, altogether, I'd say she spent a little over 3 grand.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. That was true.
Woo.
And people sitting up there, saying, "Well, why would you take this and that? Why would you?" You know what I'm saying? Niggas, stop saying that shit because y'all motherfuckers didn't get it. If a bitch was sending you, you know what I'm saying, cash after cash app on some bullshit, or which called, they gonna take it too. I don't see anybody sitting up there saying, well, um, I don't like you and which called, so I'm gonna return this cash app. No, ain't nobody returning no cash app from
No,
no
they're
bitch.
not gonna return that cash app. No.
Hell,
Mm-mm.
right? So everybody was like, "Oh, they mad, about the motherfucking cash app because maybe they wasn't getting it." I don't see what the whole uproar was about. You know, how can you take money? So I considered it like this: this bitch is supporting black businesses. Okay, that's what
Mm-hmm.
that was. You know what I'm saying? You didn't said all this stuff and did all these different things. So what else? There was nothing else she could do. She couldn't take back what she said. So hey, she was supporting black businesses at that time. That's how I seen it. And she was paying for a friendship.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't consider it she was paying for a protection plan. The girl was being attacked on all kind of, you know how bad she was being
Yeah,
attacked.
I know. I know. I mean I know. I know how yeah. But I
And
know
they
that
were really coming
you're
at her at
absolutely right
camps.
because she let her money, she called herself, let her money do her talking, and then
Hmm.
and she had I guess she had a lot of money because like I said, she was hitting my cash app every day, and I wasn't even lying, you know.
Right,
So
right.
mm, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I know.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that you was in it too, girl. Let's go. But
Yeah. Yeah, because you remember when I used to go live back then, she would,
mhm.
she would come up and Erica used to get, oh, she got so mad because I had gave Candy a wrench first. And that's only because I knew
Oh,
the attack that she was going through and stuff like that. So I said, okay,
right,
I'm gonna give her a wrench. And then finally she didn't really take the wrench. She just wanted to come up on the panel because she knew she was gonna get
right.
blocked out. So that was the reason why she came up on the panel because she didn't want to get blocked out of the live stream and stuff. And then plus, remember
Mm,
back then, her and Erica, they was going at it like tooth and nail. She would
right.
follow Erica down these YouTube streets, and wherever Erica would, she would try to get up on the panel to try to argue or fuss with her and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But she,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, she was generous with them cash apps because, like I
Yeah,
said,
she was. And she really was, when she would go up on Cam stuff, she, she wasn't attacked, and if she would be attacked, then Cam, drop or whatever. Well, she was over there paying roast, so she was over there sitting on roast, you know what I'm saying? Platform as well. And the only reason why I didn't allow her to come up at that time on my platform, regardless of what it was because me and Joe, we was cool at that time, and I was pissed off about how the stuff she was saying about his mother and put his mother. What I'm saying, that wasn't Joe's house. That wasn't Joe's shit. That was his mother's, stuff. And she only did it, because of the simple fact that she couldn't get the dick. So we all know that she went over there and got the fellatio, you know what I'm saying? And she did that, but she just never, got the dick. And she did admit to that. But that was the reason why I didn't let her up on my platform. And like I said, I was getting an administration fee. It was a
oh, your Wi-Fi went out. Not on my watch. I don't know, something's going on with her Wi-Fi. Um, but yeah, I mean, ooh, it's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty interesting. We're gonna wait to see if she's gonna come back because y'all already know I'm only in here for an hour, and then I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here, y'all. I'm up out of here. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if she comes back. And finish telling us okay, yeah, she's probably gone, and I'm gonna close out. So y'all hold on, y'all hold on.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that part. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, the show is over. The show is over. I want to thank my visor kings, my visor queens, my visor honeys, and my visor princess. Y'all, please share this video. Please share it. And just remember, don't get in your feelings. This is only YouTube. We're all entertainers. We're just here to entertain y'all. What you see on YouTube, that's what you see on YouTube. But when you see a person like that in real life, I'm pretty sure y'all be shocked because you just never know. You know what I mean? Sometimes when in Rome, you got to do what the Romans do. Sometimes you got to cut up. Sometimes you got to act a little messy. Sometimes you got to do that. But just remember, it's just all entertaining. That's it. Nothing personal. It's just business. Anyway, yeah, I want to thank Erica. Erica, girl, thank you so much for hanging out with you. Get not on my watch. Oh my God, girl, you surprised me. You surprised me. I wish you could have finished, but listen, I might come back on tomorrow, girl. But please, please come back. Come back, hang out with me. Also, go back into my library, catch up on a lot of my live streams and stuff. You already know when you hear me, I'm talking some real shit. So you know what I mean? And share my shit. Let everybody know. I know you're one of the big content creators out here and stuff like that. And I thank you so much, girl. I thank you so much. And on that note, y'all keep y'all notifications on. And thank you so much. And let's get some more members for the Biza gang. All right, I love y'all. All right, bye.